Primary articles are extremely important to the success of your niche website, especially if you're trying to sell something. If you do them right, or prepare them right, create them right, and use them right, you will be happy. Just like this individual here. He is very happy because he prepared his primary articles correctly. Now let's take a look at a few factors involved in primary articles. These are the specs for the primary article topics. Now, topics are things that describe your website. Generally, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are what it takes. And if you remember, before we talked about a topic is like a chapter in the book describing your website. And here are some things you want your article topics to do. Number one, you want to prepare a separate article for each topic and its associated keyword. Next, you want to make sure the articles have at least 500 words and up to 750. Less than 500 is no good. The browsers will not consider it serious content and not rank it. It is okay to write it more than 750 words. One caution here is don't put more than 500 words of the article on one page. If you put a long article all on one page, it's not effective. Natural writing. Many times people will try and load up an article with keywords, thinking the more keywords they get in there, the better it is, but it's not true. Sometimes I've seen 500-word articles with 20 or 30 keywords in them. And if you read it, it just makes no sense at all. It's like not natural. The only thing that's really necessary is to mention your keyword once in the first paragraph and once in the title. You do that, and that is more than sufficient to get attention of the search engines if it's done properly. Next thing is high quality. This is to be expected. You can't write an article with typos in it and misspellings and poor grammar and expect people to read it and buy something. It's just common sense. It's like you want to write an article that would make your high school English teacher happy. The last factor, and probably more important than any of them, is the article has to be original. Sometimes people have trouble writing. They just can't write, so they'll go out and copy other material and put it in there. And the search engines can determine duplicate content in seconds. And once they do, your site will never get ranked. So if you do these things when you're preparing your articles will be very good, and they would do a good job for your website and help you get ranked and help you to sell more of your product. If you want to know more about how to write articles, how to create articles, and how to use articles, go to the site mentioned here and you will become an expert.